Constables Alex Grant and Sonia Webb have been called to a South Auckland address to deal with a complaint of assault.
Good. Hey, what's happened?
They whacked you, eh?
Yeah, but no, there was nothing.
And tried to pinch his car.
Yeah.
He took off from the caravan park, got it to just here, come and get me. I went up to get it. There's three of them. Doors open.
Yeah.
Now there was another person who stopped.
Yeah.
Because I yelled out to them, you know, what the stereo's been ripped out, stolen. I know who it is.
Yeah.
Two of them took off that way, one over that caravan park.
Yeah. So where's the car now?
Oh, the car's here, I drove it home.
The hatchback.
Yeah.
But the stereo was missing.
Stereo's gone.
And it's not ours.
Well, there's not one, there's my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Dwayne had been drinking with some old mates who'd wanted him to drive them to town from a nearby caravan park. When Dwayne refused, one of the guys jumped into his car with him.
Down to Mutt.
Was in the passenger seat. Come out of the caravan park and he was like, where you going, where you going? Didn't say nothing, just kept driving. Where you going, where you going? Come out the entrance, turn right. Where you going? Turn down my mum's street. Went to come down my mum's street. I think he knew where I was going, pulled the handbrake on me. He was like, what are you doing, what are you doing, you know? And he started punching me in the driver's side. So I just tried to push him off and trying to get him out of the car. So I just ended up turning off the car, grabbing up my keys, locking the ignition, running down the road, going next door to see my mate, asking for help. I was like crying and asking him for help. I'd just been smashed over. And that was all good. And then
What do you mean that was all good?
Oh, it wasn't all good, but it was good that I actually got to my mate's house.
Yeah, that was good.
Get him, to come out and help me.
Yep.
I saw a couple of guys entering his vehicle.
Yeah.
By the time I got up to the car, these guys had all ended up by the edge of the shop where the alcohol store is.
Yeah.
And it had started to turn quite nasty because Dwayne's mum was trying to get the car rolling down the road.
Did you see any of these guys have any stereo or anything in their hands?
I didn't see any objects in their hand.
So we'll get the complainant on board and try and point out the house we believe that these two guys have gone to. Do a door knock there, and hopefully they'll let us in and we can have a look around for the stolen stereo. Okay, man, we'll be in touch with you, okay, dude? Thank you very much. Okay, mate.
After identifying the house and dropping Dwayne back home, Alex and Sonia went back to question the alleged assailant.
Good evening, how are you? Constable Grant from the Warri Police. I'd like to speak to if he's available.
Yes, he is.
Okay. Has he been home all night?
He's been out.
Has he?
Yeah.
Cool. Is it okay if we come in, man?
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you know why we're here, mate?
For?
The incident that happened earlier this evening. You were drinking with Dwayne, weren't you? At the Favona Caravan Park. He's claiming that you beat him up.
You're too smart, man.
Yeah? Well, who took the car stereo? Where is it? Alright. You're under arrest for assault and theft. Okay? You're not obliged to say anything. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand that?
Chi has not only admitted the assault, he also had the stolen stereo on the top of his wardrobe.
You realise it was a pretty stupid thing you did, eh?
How am I going to get home anyway, man?
Well, Mum's will have to come pick you up. Jump in.
Man.
By the time they made it back to Wirry Station, a storm had started.
Right, over there. Bit better.
At the station, Chi was processed and bailed to appear in court 2 days later.
Sweet.
At his court appearance, he pleaded guilty to charges of assault and theft and received 12 months supervision. Constables Sonia Webb and Alex Grant have been called to a Mangere bar, where a suspected thief is being held by security guards.
We got a call that the doormen were holding some guy that was caught breaking into cars. Hey? That's you, is it? Oh, yeah. Where is he? G'day, mate. How are you?
Alright.
What have you been up to today? Tonight?
Pretty much just drinking, officer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, just a minute. How did you get that?
No, because someone knocked me to the ground.
Why would someone do that?
Oh, because they thought that I was the one that broke into the car, but it wasn't me. I had nothing on me. Nothing at all.
Francis has already tried to get away once that night, so Sonia decides to cuff him before they check the car park.
Okay, this is for my safety. Okay, my partner's safety, okay? You want to go and have a look at these cars, eh?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Can I-
follow this officer, okay?
Before we go out there,
Yep.
I want you to be straight up with me, alright? Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Sir.
I don't want you to tell me any lies. I'd much rather you tell me the truth.
Yep.
Okay, because I've got a witness that's seen you
Okay.
fudging around that car, so be straight up with me, I'll be straight up with you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Cool, mate, let's go.
But Francis is claiming that when he was caught, he was just running across the grass to get home.
Where are we? And look around me. There's 3 cops walking up.
Explain that to me.
No, honestly, I did not do that. And that is the honest truth.
What we can do is take your clothing and get it analysed for glass on it,
Okay then.
you know, since
Great.
you reckon you didn't do it.
Yep. But what happens if I pass? That means I did not do it, eh? Because I knew for sure I
Well,
did
no,
not
because we've
do
got a
it.
witness.
Witness?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's up to you. It's either the easy way or the hard way, Francis.
No, up to you, man. Because all I knew for sure, I did not do nothing.
The idea of a witness does cause Francis to pause for a moment, but he's still pleading innocence.
I'm being straight up. I did not do that car. All I did was came down here, see what was going on in here. All I
you-
did was
then
ran
what-
back to tell my cousins what was going on down here. That's all.
This is obviously going nowhere, so Alex decides to get out of the rain and sort it out back at Wirrie Station.
We'll go to Wirrie and speak with the sergeant. Give him his rights and I'll just get all the details of the car.
Okay, you got some rights, okay? The right to frame and make a statement.
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to consult an instructed lawyer in private without delay. Give them those rights as soon as practicable, okay?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
going to go back to Wirrie and sort it out there,
Yes, ma'am.
okay?
Back at the station, there's immediate confusion over Francis's true identity.
The name that he's given me isn't the name that comes back on the computer, so I'm just going to go in there and see if he's got a change to the details that he's given me, and we'll take it from there. The piece of paper that he's got on his property matches the name of the printouts that I've got. He reckons it's his brother, so we'll go and talk to him and see what he says.
Although Sonia's almost sure that she knows who Francis really is, he's not about to help in the identification.
Francis, I thought you were going to tell me the truth.
Awesome.
You're going to tell me the truth?
Yep.
Okay, what's your name then?
Francis.
What's your last name? Francis. Well, how come you've got this piece of paper with on it?
Yeah, that's my other brother.
That's your brother, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And why are you carrying it around?
This is his pants. I'm wearing it.
It turns out that Francis really is his brother, and he's wanted by police at Auckland Central for failing to appear in court on other charges.
Francis.
No charges were laid in connection with the Mangere car break-ins, but Francis appeared in court the next morning to face up to his previous charges.
Go to this. Is that it?
Right, go around this way, Sweet, have a good sleep.
Night, night. See you, man. Cool, all good.
Constables Rob Downer and Craig Chaplow are on their way to a Hamilton motel, where the owners spotted a guy suspected of a number of motel thefts.
He checks in, then uplifts a television, microwave oven, video if they've got them, puts them in his car and then just drives off.
What unit number, sir?
803.
The motel owners have recognised the man from a circulated photograph, and right now he is sitting in his room.
So what we're talking to you about is some fraud matters relating to motels. We've got quite a number of complaints recently from Hamilton here about you booking into motels, coming in your little white car.
Someone else has been using my white car.
Okay, well,
Sam's
we need to
first
talk to you
words set
about
the
that.
tone. The truth is going to be hard to come by.
At one stage my car got stolen, okay?
Okay. Did you report that?
Yes, I did, yes. And then I got the blame for a lot of things that have been used for it as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I haven't been down to Hamilton for a long time.
I don't think you're telling me the full truth.
I am telling the truth.
Because you've been identified, your car's been identified quite recently, in fact last week.
Yeah.
We had a complaint from a motel that you left without paying, and also you took off with a microwave and a television.
No, I didn't. No, I wasn't down
So you're
here.
denying that?
I wasn't down here last week at all.
Okay.
With the conversation going nowhere, Craig decides he's got no choice but to get Sam back to Central.
Okay. From now on, you're under arrest, okay?
No, I'll talk
No,
to you.
you're
I'll
under
talk to you.
arrest.
I'll talk to you.
So
Sit down and I'll talk to you.
no. Well, you can talk to me, but how about we talk back at the station?
Sit down, I'll talk to you now.
No, you're under arrest.
And I promise to talk to you now.
You're under arrest. You're not obliged to say anything.
I'd rather talk to you now.
Evidence.
I'd rather talk to you now.
All those ones that I explained to you before.
I'd rather clean up everything here. Please.
Yeah, well, no, we can sort that out later. You can
you
come with us now, okay?
Okay, I promise to come with you. Can I talk to you now, please?
Yeah, talk to me now.
Sit down so we can talk, please.
What are you going to tell me?
I'm going to tell you something. Sit down.
Okay. You start talking and I'll see if it's worthy of writing down. Okay.
Yes, I was down here last week.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I did not pay a motel.
Yep.
And yes, I didn't take a TV.
Okay. How many occasions has this happened?
Just once.
But the claim of just once is just another lie.
It's all right if we have a look inside?
Yeah, sure.
A check of Sam's car reveals the proceeds of 2 other motel rooms, although even that doesn't provoke Sam to tell all.
I got them from an auction. I go to auctions occasionally.
Okay. And what use do you have?
Sorry?
What purpose do you have for having 2 TVs?
I go to auctions occasionally.
Yeah.
And sell them auctions to go shops occasionally. All right.
While they head for the station, Constable Tony Sweetman's arrived to clear up the scene. And the first thing she finds is a microwave Sam had prepared earlier.
Scoundrel.
We need to get it photographed.
I knew that's what he was up to. Little mongrel.
Back at Central, the evidence against Sam begins to mount.
What's that?
Yeah. What?
That's the previous one I had a couple of weeks ago.
Where's it from?
I can't remember which one it was from.
You stay at quite a few places, don't you?
As well as the keys, Sam's wallet contains motel cards and what appears to be a shopping list. And next door in the operations room, Rob Down has discovered a series of thefts that appear to be linked.
From what I can gather so far is that he's been for quite some time now just basically checking into motels and taking televisions, microwaves, and he'll check in, stay there for a few hours, and then he loads up a microwave and a television and then drives off, and they don't see him again, and he just goes from motel to motel doing that.
You've been shopping to order, haven't you?
No, I haven't. No.
You haven't?
No.
Oh, what's the shopping lists and stuff we found in your wallet about?
Sorry?
The shopping list.
I've had it in there for a long time, that's honest about that.
Yeah, no, I'm not happy with that explanation. But you carry on writing. What have you written so far? Last week, booked into 4 motels.
One motel I did not stay in. The other 3
You empty your brain onto that piece of paper and see if we can match up what we know with what you think you know, okay?
It's finally dawned on Sam that he's going to have to talk.
The older style one was from Cordlands and the microwave, and the newer one was from Boundary Road.
Okay. So you didn't buy them from an auctioneer's?
Not those ones, no.
The story's changed.
Checks with the motels confirm that Sam's beginning to tell the truth.
Good evening, it's Tony Sweetman from the East Helen Police. How are you? I'm sorry to bother you at this hour of the night. We'll just have a query. We've got picked up a gentleman that's admitted to checking into your accommodation sometime today, I believe, and he's checked out without paying, and he's brought with him a TV and a microwave.
The motel owner had also been wondering what had happened to Sam, but he didn't know that he'd already become another victim.
What room number was he staying in? Okay, are you able to go and confirm and have a look at the room numbers? That room is, the TV's missing.
The microwave and TV were missing, which left the motel owner feeling a little sheepish.
So, you're not on your own there. You're not the only one that's had the wool pulled over your eyes today.
Sam had actually been booked into 5 different motels on the night he was picked up, and when he went to court he was convicted on a total of 20 burglary and theft charges and was sentenced to 12 months in jail, which he may serve as home detention.
At the lights.
Officers have gathered at Otahu Police Station on a Friday night to launch a blitz against boy racers in South Auckland.
They gather right outside the shell. They line up outside the shell, and then they drag towards the goal and towards the roundabout.
Constable Nico Gwynn and Sergeant Kevin Spurtle have organised the operation in response to a local outcry about the weekend racing.
Driver's licence, mate. What's the reason for not stopping at the red light up the road? Red light.
And when it comes to dealing with the racers, the policy is zero tolerance.
Infringement offence is failing to comply with traffic lights. $150 within 28 days of some date. Address at the bottom of the ticket. 40 kilometres over the speed limit is going to cost you $400. Okay.
Accompanied a learner license and accompanied by a full license holder, that's going to cost you another $400. Okay, having the expired license label on the vehicle, that's going to cost you $200. So it's going to be a very expensive night out for you tonight, isn't it? Okay, see, these are the things that's going to happen to you if you turn up at the drags.
In spite of the heavy police presence, cars were still out looking for the drags.
Obviously they can't go on TI Drive, so they're all coming down on Chaplow Road now. Seeing them all parking up on the side of the road. They're down here.
Nico found them and called in other officers to help round them up.
We're just trying to herd them back up to Chaplow Road where the patrol car is. As you can see, they're all trying to turn around and run away from them. What we're trying to do here is trying to get them all in one place. I think we've trapped them.
Having trapped the boy racers, police now systematically check all the cars.
You got a cert for lowering the car, man? Have you got a certificate for lowering the car this low?
The main problem for Noel, the driver, is that there's no way Nico can tell if the car's been legally modified.
Where'd you get the springs done on the car? Snails. Have you got the receipt for it? Okay, what I'll get you to do is get your jack out, jack it up so I won't look at the springs, eh?
I don't have a jack.
Sorry?
I don't have a jack.
You don't have a jack for the car?
No.
So what are you going to do if you're going to have a flat tyre?
Just bring my old man or something.
Bring your old man. Rather clever, isn't it? Okay, I need to inspect the springs on your car. Because if they're not seated on the car, okay, I will be riding your car off the road. Okay, if I can't inspect them, I'm going to sticker your car right now.
Oh, well, do your job.
Doing his job in this case means a pink sticker and more problems for Noel.
I warned you not to drive your car again until you get that fixed, or you can provide the car to me and have a look at the springs, alright? Other than that, it stays off the road. Okay, have a good night.
While Noel contemplates the future of his car, a call comes in about a drunk on the motorway.
Yeah, copy. You're able to keep tabs on him and then we'll catch up with him. Okay, we just got a copy of a call from the comms that there's a very drunk person driving along the motorway. Came off at Otahu, did a U-turn and now he's heading back onto motorway northbound. So we're trying to catch up with him, see if we can get this fella off the road before somebody gets killed. Are you able to update us on where the whereabouts of this guy?
Roger, 1k south of Green Lane, speed now about 85 k's, over.
Copy.
The car Nico's chasing is a few kilometres ahead.
Has it gone past the northwestern motorway?
Affirmative, gone past the northwestern motorway, heading north.
Copy.
As the drunk approaches the harbour bridge, a motorway unit picks him up.
Okay, comms has just stood us down because the motorway units have come on from Fanshawe Street. As you can see, they're up ahead now. The motorways unit are taking over the stop now, so we'll stop by and give them a hand and see what happens from here.
And help is needed. By the time Nico gets out of his car, 2 officers are already struggling with the driver.
Okay. Stay down. One arm, please. Yep, there you go. Second arm, bring your arm up. Come on.
Police had been kept informed of the drunk driver's whereabouts by people in a following car.
We're coming on the on-ramp at Avondale and we just spotted a guy who's swerving all over the road and he just about hit the barrier twice going on the on-ramp and followed him all the way over here to the shore, over the bridge where the cops picked him up. And all that way he's been swerving all over the road.
With the driver on his way to motorway control, Nico heads back to South Auckland, where the boy racer operation is dealing with its last customer of the night.
What we got here is we've come across a case where the exhaust is a bit too excessive, noisy. So what happened is the Sarge is trying to keep the engine revving at 3,000 revs while we take a reading on the meter.
The noise meter reading of 106.5 qualifies as excessive.
What about the neighbours around here? This is what everyone around this area is complaining about at night time, is excessive noise. Do you know what the fine is for driving a vehicle like that? It's $600. And it's driving a vehicle in a manner likely to cause annoyance.
But a $600 fine is only the start of Lee's problems. He's not going to be able to drive this car again until he quietens it down.
Once you've got the sticker on your car, you've got to appreciate that you cannot take it off.
Yep.
If you take the sticker off your car, it's a $600 fine. So you must appreciate that whatever you do from this point on, that you use your vehicle only to get it fixed.
Lee's ticket was just one of many issued during the operation, and for one weekend at least, the streets of South Auckland were quiet before midnight.
That is loud.